My name is Christian and I've been in Singapore for the last 15 years. Here is Valerie. I run the company and Valerie is basically in charge of everything that we do online. I came into the company in 2010. That's when the company TC Acoustic was passed on to the next generation. A friend of mine took over and I got into the company. We know that when we took over, Sonos already had distribution rights with TC Acoustic together with another brand as well, Klipsch. So in 2010 we just had one little store in Adelphi and we started to distribute. We had different strategies to distribute it to like the APRs, Challenger, Harvey Norman, and we grew ever since. And 4 or 5 years ago, Lazada came to Singapore and we were already here, so why not also work with Lazada?
I think at that time, it was probably the platform online and we were thinking that's the best way that we can engage people online as well. But at that time, we were probably stronger in retail. But when Lazada came into the picture, what we realized was that we could digitize a lot of the things that we were doing. And it was the best way to engage a bigger pool of customers. So we kind of enjoyed going into somewhere where you can explore new things. As a company, we love new things all the time. So Lazada was a new experience for us. So when we first entered, that was new. And up till today, we have seen Lazada grow and we've seen how our sales have also been shifting online over the past few months especially. So of course, a lot of the things that the platform has been doing is also not just modern, but they also have innovative ways to engage the crowd. So we have seen people go on to the Last Live, people having games that are playing on Lazada. So that has really been helping us to engage our customers as well.
Some of the things that we like about Lazada as well is that we basically are able to engage the customers directly. So they can chat with us, they can get in touch with us, and we can solve all their various requests. We get all kinds of requests from setup to can you change the delivery date to how do I solve that problem, how do I do that. In our company, one of our core values is serving happiness. And what serving happiness means is the customer has a certain expectation and most companies, they fall short of the expectations. But for us, we always want to go beyond the expectation of the customer, and your platform allows us to do that.
I think one of the things that really helped us was actually Lazada University. So a lot of our team, when they came in, they of course came in with retail experience and they had experience with sales. But when we actually realized that there is a whole university that can equip our staff to digitize what they were already doing in retail, that really helped us to equip them faster. So a lot of them, especially over the COVID period, they could switch over much faster than I would say people that would have to pick it up on their own. So our designers, our retail staff, they all started to pick up skills to run our online store. So actually right now, a lot of our retail staff have been shifted to run our Lazada stores online. But I think one key thing I would really say is the account managers in Lazada. So JJ is our account manager and he has been very helpful in offering advice and also helping us to strategize a lot of our promotions. So while a lot of things that we have been doing, it works offline and in retail stores, I think bringing the whole experience online requires expertise and advice from the Lazada team. So our category manager, JJ, has been very helpful in that area. Our experience on Lazada causes us to experiment a lot more with the different things that we can do as a company. So more than just selling online, we realized that Last Live seems to be a huge thing on Lazada. So, we had many experiences of JJ, our account manager, coming to us and say, would you like to try our Last Live? So in one of the recent meetings, and Christian happened to be in the meeting as well, we were talking about Last Live again, and during that meeting, JJ actually managed to convince Christian to do a Last Live.
So there was this meeting that we had with JJ, and I just happened to drop into the meeting. It was a Zoom and it was convenient to just drop by, and apparently I casually promised JJ to be doing a Last Live. And Valerie kept reminding me, but I thought it's not really serious. But then the moment came, JJ really called for that commitment, and I'm trying to be a man of my word. So I stuck to my commitment and I said, okay, let's do it. Let's do this Last Live. And we did it last couple of days ago together with one of our sales managers. It was a great experience. Of course, it took quite a bit of preparation to speak in front of a camera and doing an live engagement. But it was great. The Lazada people were, they were good to work with, very professional. They added in a lot of fun, and they did all this voucher thingy, which was really cool. And but the other reason why I did it is because in our company, one of the leadership principles is that we do not ask our team to do things we wouldn't do. So I did it, and now it's all our staff and your turn to do the next Last Live. And when is yours again?
Very soon.
Very soon, that's right.
every brand tries to go for the deepest discounts during 11/11, and because of that, there is already such a noise out there of all the advertising that's going on. So one of the brands that we are managing, which is Sonos, as a brand, they don't really like doing discounts, promotions. So when we first started on the platform, honestly, one of the things that we tried doing was going to our brand and said, hey, I need to do like 40% off because all other brands are doing that as well. But then, Sonos being Sonos, they're like, this is not our brand. We want to have a premium pricing. So we also learned over time how we can manage promotions as well. And when we spoke to the account manager on Lazada, they actually taught us that it is more than just focusing on a one-day biggest sale of the year, but they actually spoke about how we have to maintain a price harmony throughout the entire year, and as well as we're building up a brand awareness and the premium of our brand throughout the entire year. Of course, everyone wants to buy something on 11/11, but when we had a bigger perspective of if I'm building up the brand throughout the entire year, by 11/11, you would have a ready base of customers that are ready to sell.
Let's look at the last few months. In Singapore, we have come out of the circuit breaker, and what circuit breaker did, it trained all of us to basically shop online, and we realized it's very safe to shop online. We realized it's convenient, it's fast, and even when the circuit breaker restrictions were taken off, many of us, we just kept on shopping online because you don't need to go to the mall, you don't need to fight in public transport, you don't need to, when you buy a nice Sonos subwoofer, you don't need to carry it yourself home, but it will be delivered to you. So basically, the circuit breaker was a temporary restriction which has caused a permanent change in shopping habits. 11/11 is about getting a good deal, is about having a convenient shopping experience. So that's why I believe that we are going to have the biggest ever 11/11 in our history, probably also in the history of Singapore, I can imagine.
Sonos has been with Lazada for the past 3 years. They have actually brought us exciting and innovative products to our customers via our platform. This has enabled our department to be able to bring the latest products of Sonos to all of them. Ever since the circuit breaker period, Sonos have stepped up to help customers to get the latest home audio products to enjoy music at home. So we are definitely appreciative of what Sonos have done. We welcome any potential brand partnership, be it for international, well-known brand or even a local brand itself that is trying to build up their brand within local presence. So we are truly committed to help any brands who are willing to believe in our cause. So with that in mind, we'd like to thank Sonos, and we'll be looking forward to pilot new initiatives and to grow their business to greater heights.
Alright, just want to thank Lazada for the great partnership, and I'm looking forward to many more mega campaigns together.
So it's 11/11, so guys, whip out your phone and add to cart now.
5, 4, 3,